We've got some strong guy on the screen and he's throwing boulders all over the place. And we'll go construct something out of it, and boulders become Capcom. Sounds good. And a monkey with he's playing around with something. And that's why monkeys should always be sent to the moon. Hey guys, it's Digidude22 here, and I'm logging in with the new Let's Play. This is Mega Man. But not just any Mega Man, this is the Anniversary Collection, released back in 2004. And we've got some secrets over there. Actually, this is a PS2 version of the Anniversary Collection. You can mess around with some options, but who really needs to? You can turn on Navi mode, which is a basic help form mode. Through 1 through 7 you can change the difficulty, and you can change your starting lives amount, which I probably should have, but I didn't, so we're just gonna go through with that. Whatever. Let's load a game. I don't know. Let's start something new. So we're just gonna go through this hallway. It contains all 8 of the Mega Man games with 2 question marks. They're probably Mega Man 9 and 10 for all I know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. 10 games on 1 disc. Now, actually, the Anniversary Collection was released for the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube in 2004. It was released for the 15th anniversary year of the Mega Man Classic series. And Xbox version didn't get released for about a couple of months afterwards. Like, the 2004 version was released in November, I think. The Xbox version came out in 2005. Like January or February or something like that. But here we have our 6 main boss guys. And they were not created by Wily. Dr. Light actually created all of these guys for helping the planet out. Wily just came along and took them over. And if you want to know more about the storyline of it, I urge you to play the PSP version of Mega Man Powered Up. So we gonna just jump right into Gutsman's stage, which is much like a construction site. Construction site, yeah. Mega Man, he can jump and he can shoot. Pretty basic, don't you think? And I hate these lifts. And I'm not gonna try to reference him because who cares? Everyone references Egoraptor. Especially when it comes to Mega Man. Just jump and shoot. Later on he'll get some upgrades, but yeah, not yet. And coming up, we've got the most annoying enemy in this entire game. They only appear here. And I'm not sure why Wily didn't go and use them in his fortress, but we'll get into that later. These are Picket Men, and they appear later on in one of the future games, but they're less annoying. Okay, stop taking stupid hits, dude. There. How easy was that? Now, this is actually all... this Let's Play is going to be all post-commentary. And that's just because when I was recording this, I really didn't want to be voice commentating over my gameplay, especially for a game like this, where, well, I'll be needing to concentrate mostly on the gameplay there. I'm not one that's good for multitasking. I can do it, but it's not my best skill. So, yeah. We'll just go through this. And Mega Man 1 was actually the first and only game to have a boss tunnel that would go from a gate to the actual boss room. And here we have cue music, Gutsman. Now, I'm not sure if music's actually gonna cue in when I tell it to. I'm actually hearing a lot of audio lag coming from the game. Like stuff that's supposed to be happening before I actually see it, but yeah. Good job, Gutsman, you got me. So we'll just fire off at these hard hats, Mets, and we'll take on Gutsy again. Now he's actually got two main types. He's got a pattern that's real easy to watch for. Anytime he jumps, he will cause an earthquake. And that can get pretty annoying at times. And if he jumps straight up and down, he'll throw a boulder at you when he lands. If he jumps to the side, he won't bother throwing the boulder at all. And I just died. More about that in a moment when I get back to Gutsman. See you there. Okay, and we're back. Time to face off with Gutsy again. So that's who that strong man was back at the beginning of the video. Okay, it makes sense now. So, yeah. When Gutsman jumps from side to side, it can get kind of annoying, or, hard to tell what he's gonna do if he's backed up against the corner of a wall. Because then he can jump to the side, but he'll have nowhere to go. And Gutsman, you wanna die anytime soon? Just shoot these little pellets at ya, little peas, and there we go. For clearing the boss, we get this little orb thingy. It's glowing, and yeah. just says that we cleared the level and we get points. So after we autosave, we get to choose who to go after next. And I think I'll be doing two stages per video up until we get to the final fortress stages. And we're gonna go after Scissorhead. Cutman. And I like the music in this, so let's show this off. By defeating Gutsman, we get the weapon G. But G actually stands for Super Arm, and it's actually pretty terrible. You can only use it when you're standing next to rocks, and even then, when you use the power, the rocks will start glowing to show that you can actually pick them up. It's not that great, and I can get into them in more detail later on. At least I think I used the other thing there. But yeah. Oh, hey Beak, why don't you just shoot me? Right. Yeah. So pretty much Cutman's tower is just a tower. There's another tower stage that we'll be visiting later on, but yeah, Cutman, he's got nothing really too spectacular about its stage. It's just there. He's got great music, I'll give him that much. Yeah, those days when I used to try to perfect run these stages. Took me a while, but I did eventually get the hang of him. And octopus batteries, these guys are famous little enemies. They even appear in one of the later games. Was it 9 or was it 10? I think it was 10. But they go by a different name in that version, but whatever. To me, they'll still be octopus batteries. Now, actually, yeah, I could talk about that too. In about a month or so, maybe even less than a month now, but a friend of mine will be celebrating his first year of Let's Playing. And for... oh, well, here, this little blue thing. It'll change color depending on which power-up you have equipped, and that actually is energy for the power-up of the one that you have equipped. If you have the blue power-up, the Mega Buster, it won't do a diddly squat for you. But yeah, Old World G is celebrating his first year of Let's Playing on YouTube, coming up next month, November 11th, I think. It's the official day, or I'm not sure when the official day is, but he's having a birthday celebration stream. And he, well, yeah, go check him out. He's got some great stuff. So I take a shortcut from bottom to top to bottom. That first screen. Hey, Big Eye. There's actually a trick you can perform for Big Eye, but I didn't have to because he jumped right above me. sounds good. If you pick up those stones that were there, you could hide inside of them and Big Eye wouldn't be able to get to you. So another boss gate. And with these things, these are called screw bombers, I think. When you get close enough to them, they will start spread shotting. But here we go, boss time. Here's the Cutman. Now he's actually weak to not the weapon itself, just the items that you see in the room. You know how a good game of rock, paper, scissors go, right? Well, rock beats scissors. And that's this case too. But I kind of don't... I feel that beating Cutman with his weakness is just a bit too cheesy. I mean, if you're just gonna kill him in 2 hits, then okay, fine, but what's the point when you could just fire at him regularly? And if you do things right, you can keep him in a loop with your own buster shots or pea shooter attacks. And Cutman, how did I survive that? Okay. That was a close call, Cutman. Anyways, Old World Gamers channel link. He did some voice acting for me back in Zelda preparations for Zelda Classic. But I don't mind giving him a shout out right about now, because it's getting to that time. So I'll have a channel link for you come up in somewhere in the video to him. Go check him out. But anyways, that was 2 stages completed. And I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So join me next time on Let's Play Mega Man. I hope you enjoy this series, and it's good to be back. Haven't done this in a while. This is Digidude22 logging out, and I'll catch you guys next time. Remember to keep it digital.